Turn 3 Menoth. Avatar rolls and gets only 2. Still, he's kind of disappointed. And the Redeemer gets allocated 2 more focus. The Choir elects to go first. They move up, and this time, because everything is quite engaged, they are singing their battle hymn and get +2 damage and +2 to hit, which is quite nasty. Avatar activates first and moves right over to the Lancer and hits him. Now the feat is up, so imagine if Striker's feat was not up, imagine another 5 hitboxes gone every time you see me damaging the Lancer there. And so the feat is definitely in effect, but he is still hitting hard. And a double 1! Woohoo! Got a little lucky there. But he continues to just wail on me because he has that many hits. The Zealots decide to stand still, and they do make their command check, so they'll be fully functional next turn, assuming they survive. And the Battle Engine does his big burst, I think that's Eruption of Faith. And so it lights everything on fire within 2 inches and throws them back d6, or 4 inches back. And they have the fire continuous effect on them now. And so then it boosts a hit and boosts damage against Striker. He moves up and just has just enough, and so it gets, I think, 7 or 8 damage on Striker, so big hit there. And then he, with the, oh yeah, it was like an AoE, or he boosts the damage, oh yeah, it can arc with the fire, and so he boosts damage on the Squire, but because the feat is up, he does not manage to hurt him. So man, yeah, the feat also kept, so good use of that at least. Then the mechanic rolls up and fails his mechanic roll. He's not able to heal at all. But the Redeemer is just out of range again, like half an inch. No, not even, like 1/8 of an inch. But he has a great scatter and hits 4 of my long gunners. So it's dice -4 to kill. And so he rolled a 3, which is good. So 1 stays alive, but I don't have very high hopes for the remaining 2, which die. As expected, though. But I can't do a CRA into really anything because everything is going to be in combat. So long gunners are next to useless at this point anyways. However, he does continue to shoot at them. He doesn't want them around. He wants them gone. But he misses. So then he does his last shot at the Charger, but with the feet up, he realized that it wasn't worth shooting another shot. And so he activates, he actually gives he tries to give another attack to the Avatar, but he's just out of range. And so he did not give another attack to the Redeemer, which surprised me. Then Fiora moves up and just keeps her focus. And so mid-game analysis, all of Menoth is clumped up in the center of the board, and I'm spread out almost like vultures, you know, surrounding the prey, just trying to find a weakness. But he's doing quite well because the Avatar's barely hurt. Battle Engine's still going, and Fiora has lots of focus camped on her, so I can't really go and assassinate anytime soon. So the fire continues to effect, didn't do any damage, but it did hurt, and it is still active. I got another focus from the Squire, and lots of focus onto my Ironclad to try to do some fun stuff. CRA from the Arcane Gun Mages into the Battle Engine did nothing. So then the Charger moves up with his 3 focus, and shoots, hits barely. Good thing it's a boost. So yeah, he shoots 2 shots that are boosted into them. Does next to no damage with the first one at all. It was a terrible roll. And the second one barely did any damage at all. And so although the battle machine is almost dead, the vessel of judgment is still persisting and living. So Ironclad does what Ironclad should do and tramples over all the infantry. So he hits 4, he just grazes the Reclaimer. And so rolling to hit, and then they automatically die just because of the strength, I do believe. And so he continues to roll, and nothing yet from the vessel. Oh, that one that dies, he decides to move him up and shoot at the Charger, because why not? But he misses, it goes off, it still hits him because it's just a small scatter. However, he rolls against the armor and does not manage to hurt him at all. And so he's gone, and he can't suck a soul from him because he was used by the vessel. Ironclad continues to rampage on and hits, and no, I do have to roll the damage for that one because he had multiple hitboxes. And so I buy a couple of attacks against those final choir members. Or I guess there's one over there. But with the hammer, there's no need to roll for damage because he is ridiculously awesome, and he gets a critical, so he knocks him down and then kills him. Or he gets knocked down as he's killed. Either way, he's dead. Long Gunners activate. So it turns out they can be useful because there's one choir member left. Gotta get rid of him or he's gonna continue to boost that avatar. First one misses. Second one shoots, does manage to hit, and kill the last member of the choir. There's 3 left. They decide to CRA into the battle engine. And so I do manage to hit, and just barely don't do any damage. And so the battle engine is still persisting and refuses to die. And if he's allowed another boosted attack, I don't know what is going to happen to Striker. But Lancer decides he doesn't want to hit the avatar because he'll move. So he moves up to try to hit in reach with against the Redeemer. Realizes he's out of range. So for some reason buys another attack with his shield and hits the avatar and he moves up, which I forgot about. That was one of those silly blunders. But Squire and Striker move up, and he has one more focus, so he shoots. He's easy enough to hit, and he boosts damage, and look at those 5s and 6s. And the battle engine is finally gone, so stay tuned for part 4.